welcome to the My Type Show, Wedding Wednesday edition. Okay, I lost my lens. I'm so freaking sad about it. I might end up popping this one out and just wear them both. Let me know if you think that would be distracting or not, because it might be distracting, but I don't know. Hello Instagram, welcome to the My Type Show. Today is Wedding Wednesday. Can you believe it? Wedding Wednesday? Can you imagine anything more fun than Wedding Wednesday? Who doesn't love a wedding? Weddings are just my type. We have a lot to get to. But first of all, I just wanted to give you a little My Type update. First of all, I want to say thank you so much. In just 48 hours, we doubled our streams from yesterday. And we're at over 40,000 and counting. It has not been that long. It's only been 2 days. That is literally so freaking crazy. Hi, Amelia. So thank you so much for the support. That is so freaking crazy. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for listening to it. It means the world to me because music is my passion in life. And I love making music so much, and just having people listen to it and like it just really means the world to me. It means everything to me. So thank you. I love you so much. My love for you is literally beyond infinity. I love you so much. Oh, I've been waiting all day for your live. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you're happy. Your glass lens broke off again. Seriously, I know. Let me know. Should I wear it one lens with, one without, or should I pop out this lens too? Or is that a bad idea? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. My Type. Oh, yes. I'm so happy you like the song. It's been so fun to do a fun song and do Valentine's Day. And I feel like I've been in such a happier place, since putting out this song, because being all lovey-dovey has just put me in such a good mood. So I love it. It's so fun because Healthy, I loved Healthy, but that song was a ballad and it was kind of sad. So honestly, sometimes promoting it would make me kind of sad because I'd be toxic relationships, and it was sad. But now I'm happy, and now I just want to write more happy songs and be more happy, because being happy is so much more fun than being sad. Never let anybody romanticize mental illness or glamorize depression, because it's not glamorous. Trust me, it's terrible. Yeah, just my type. You're just my type. Oh, thank you. Oh, I have to pin it. So sweet. But anyways, are we ready for relationship story number 3? Because for 14 days of Valentine's Day, I've had 14 little crush relationship things in my life. So it works out perfectly, since I'm putting it on the 1st and Valentine's Day is the 14th, that I just share with you my relationship stories. So let's get to number 3. And this one, I'm dreading sharing it. So yeah, I love the song Keep Doing What You're Doing. Thank you, Jessica Brown. That is so sweet of you. By the way, your profile picture is so gorgeous. It speaks to me. I love it. Okay, those are some lively glasses. Yes, I know. I'm all about being unique. Do you have a boyfriend? Nah. But let's get into relationship story number 3. Now, shall we? This one's very embarrassing. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm sharing this. Okay, so this was the guy who I fainted on, number 1. So that happened, basically. So I was moving across the country and going to a new school, new start, and I was so excited. I was because I had been with the same 5 guys my whole life. It was very small, and I didn't have many guys to choose from. And now I was going to this new school where I just had this pool of men, and by men I mean 6th grade boys, to choose from. And I was so excited. And here's the thing, now I'm really not boy crazy, and I don't even care about having a boyfriend. I don't want a boyfriend. But when I was younger and I was 12, I was really boy crazy, and all I cared about was boys, and I just had to have a crush and had to like somebody. We've grown though. We've matured. self-development. But at the time, I wasn't there. And so I was shadowing the school, and I saw this guy. I was like, oh my gosh, I love him. So this was a year before I even went to the school. I just, by looking at him, I was like, I'm literally in love with him. I don't know why. I'm weird. And so, yeah, and he like talked to me that day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with him. And then go back like 8 months later, I ended up going to that school. Went to that school, first day of that school, I see him. And I'm like, first day of school, I saw him, and it was so crazy too, because it was like the orientation. And there were a lot of people at that school. Like, what were the odds? I was like, I keep running into him. I just know he's just my type. He was just my type. And I was like, it was like the same. And this is a different guy. This isn't even the guy that I wrote my type about. But it was like the same situation of me just being crazy. I'm sorry, I'm crazy. And me being like, oh my gosh, this is going to happen. I know it. So I was like such a freak around him for like ever. I fainted on him. You know, that's such a good way to get somebody to like you, which is another story. But yeah, I fainted on his lap, and he was like super freaked out. But anyways, I kept trying to talk to him, and I kept trying to talk to him, and I loved him. And I was so in love with him. I really was. Like, I was obsessed with him. And then I remember there was a dance, and everybody went to the dance, and, you know, we were all going to dance. And, like, people, it was the type of thing where you didn't have dates, but people asked you if you wanted to dance, and I wanted him to ask me to dance so bad. But he didn't. And I was so sad. And I was like, ugh. But it was like a thing, and like people really close to me knew that I like loved him and was obsessed with him. Then, anyways, the story gets bad. It gets bad. This is where it gets bad. Okay, so I was at a sleepover. Nothing good ever happens with sleepovers. Don't go to sleepovers. Sleepovers are stupid, literally. Like, never have sleepovers. Sleepovers are dumb. I hate sleepovers. Don't do it. Do you hear that? There's a dog barking. That dog sounds like a wolf. Oh my goodness. Calm down. Oh my gosh, do you hear that? My goodness. Anyways, so I went to sleepover, and we were playing Truth or Dare. I got Dare. Yeah. And they said, I dare you to say the crush's name, the guy who I had a huge crush on name. I want to marry you, and then say Mrs. Caroline, his last name. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. And they were like, it's truth or dare. You have to. Pin me if you love everyone. Oh, I do love everybody. So I'll pin that. And I was like, truth or dare, you have to. And so then I was like, oh my gosh, fine. Like, I'll do it. And so I did it. They videotaped it, right? They videotaped it. I think you know where this is going. He saw the videotape, not knowing that it was truth or dare. I want to die. Yeah. And so then I was like, I talked to him, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was truth or dare. That was like a joke. That was no. And he was like, oh, okay, like whatever. I still liked him for like a year. I was still obsessed with him for like a year, but I was like, he thinks I'm a freak now, and I'm never going to date him. Then that's a really awkward moment. Yeah, it's really awkward. Yeah, I don't talk. I'm not friends with those people anymore. Yeah. So I see a lot of oh no, yikes in the comments. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And I was so in love with them. It's so embarrassing. Anyways, then there was this girl in my school. I'm not going to say her name, but she was super mean to me. Like, she was really, really mean. She was such a jerk. Like, she was always super condescending. She was never nice to me. She was terrible. And she was so annoying. She was really tall. And my locker was below her. And I'm really short. And she would, like, drop her books on me on purpose, basically. And it was really terrible. And I was like, and she was, like, so annoying. Like, she tripped me once. She was not a nice girl. She was not nice. She was just a jerk. And then one day I found out that her and the crush that I loved, who saw the embarrassing video, they started dating. And I had been in love with him for 2 years. And they started dating. When I tell you, I didn't realize how much I loved him, but when I tell you, my heart sunk when I found out they started dating. My heart sunk. I was so upset. I'd never been so upset in my life. I was so sad. I was like, her? Not me? I've only been in love with you for 2 years. And I was like, are you kidding me? You're going to date my freaking bully? And I was so sad. And I was like, you know what? I hate him. And then for the rest of the year, I was like, I hate him. He's terrible. He's an awful person. And I'm still, like, not that over it. You know what? It's been a while. It's been a couple years. So I'm over it. I moved, so I don't talk to him anymore. But, yeah. Relationship story number 3. What a fun one. Yeah. You can do better. Thank you. He obviously has bad taste if he would date her because she's mean. But whatever. Yeah. There's this short girl in my class. I had a huge crush on her. And today she called me her brother. Oh, that stinks. Oh, that stinks. At least she didn't see a video of you, like, saying that you wanted to marry her. Does that make you feel better? They always go for the wrong girls. I know. Why do they do that? Why do they do that? They have bad taste. Bad taste. Yeah. But anyways, it's Wedding Wednesday. So let's get more into weddings. Is your glasses broke? Yes, they broke. Well, actually, I still have a lens. Well, I can't find the lens. But maybe it's under the couch. Is that where the lens is? I don't know. It's very sad. But anyways, so part 4 of the My Type music video is coming out tonight. It'll be coming out tonight at 8 o'clock. And it's very sad. So get ready. But I probably would have felt better if she saw a video like that. You would have felt better if she saw a video like that? It was so embarrassing. Oh my gosh, like, I saw the video the other day because the video's still on my phone for some reason, and I was going through my old pictures and I saw the video and I watched it and I wanted to die, and so I deleted it. And I deleted it so quickly. I was like, this video is dead. Doesn't exist. But anyways, now we're changing tunes into weddings. I'm sorry, that was a very sad relationship story. Tomorrow's will be better. I don't remember. Oh, tomorrow's is really sad, though. Tomorrow is about a time that I fell in love with a guy, and he did not like me back for very understandable circumstances, and I made a fool out of myself. So get ready for that story tomorrow. Okay, but let's plan a wedding. Because, Like, the whole thing was that, like, I wanted to marry him, apparently. Oh, it was such an embarrassing video. I was like, bleep, bleep, bleep. I want to marry you. And it was, like, so embarrassing. Ugh. Yeah, it's not actually deleted. What do you mean? Don't tell me that video lives on. Don't tell me anybody's going to see that video. No one can see that video ever again. Anyways, let's plan a wedding. Because it's Wedding Wednesday. Okay. And I would love to hear what your wedding preferences are. Wait, you want to plan a wedding? Yes, it's Wedding Wednesday, so we have to plan a wedding. Let's do it. Ooh. So here's some things you need to think of. There are a lot of things you need to think about when you plan a wedding. Number one, are you going to wear a veil? And are you going to wear a veil? Or you could wear a tiara. Here's what I would do. I would wear a headband. I would want to wear a headband. I would want the headband to be like white and like have sparkles all over it and glittery. And then off it, there would be like a bump here. And then there'd be a very long veil. I feel like that'd be gorgeous. Let me know what your preferences are, if you want to wear a veil or not. And then another thing you have to think about is the ceremony. You really have to think about the ceremony. I can imagine that looking so nice. I know, wouldn't that be so pretty? Here's the thing about, I want to get married on an island. Oh my gosh, it's so secluded. I love it. Or only our friends and parents will attend. I agree. I like that. No one can see it, but it's not deleted because I saw a technology documentary about it and it says it's not. Ooh, that's so scary. Technology scares me. I want to wear a beal. What's that? Yes, tiara veil. Oh my gosh, a tiara veil. Yes. Oh, hey, Amelia Ainsworth. And then there's a lot of things to think about with the ceremony too. And also, what kiss are you going to do? I think that is a big conversation when it comes to weddings. And here's what I think. I think you just peck. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a prude. But I don't like it when the bride and groom just like is making out in front of everybody. I feel like it's really awkward. And like, do that on your own time. Like, just like peck. You know what I mean? You know? Oh, I meant veil. Oh, veil. Yes, veils are so pretty. I love veils. Another thing about the ceremony is how long is it going to be? See, here's the thing for me. I wouldn't even want the ceremony because I feel like the ceremony is kind of boring. You know what I mean? Like, the ceremony is so boring. But I guess at a ceremony, you would have a pastor, right? And that would be, or whatever, or an officiant. I guess it's nice. You walk down the aisle. I would hate to walk down an aisle. I feel like that'd be so awkward. Like, I actually feel like walking down the aisle is like legit. Like, that would be so scary. And everybody stands up when you walk down the aisle and everybody's staring at you. Like, I don't like that. Like, I hate that. I don't want people to stare at me. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I could never have a wedding. I'd be so freaking awkward. But you do a great runway walk. Yeah, but that's like different. Like, runway walks are like fun. You're like strut, strut. Like, I can't do a runway walk down the aisle. Should I? When I get married? Or if, let's be real, if I get married, should I be like strut, 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 strut? Holy matrimony. Yes. I want to dance with anime openings and playing in the background. Oh my gosh, that would be iconic. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's awkward. The attention's kind of awkward. I really want to be proposed to on the Eiffel Tower. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's amazing. And have a really romantic wedding. Oh, princess themed. Princess themed? You have good taste. You have the best taste in the world. With a big dress. Oh, I love that. And long veil. Tiara. Sorry, but it's my big day. I love it. It's your big day. Be a princess. Be a freaking queen. Yes, I live for that. I've planned my wedding to be Winter Wonderland themed. That's too pretty. No way. I want my wedding to be winter too, winter wonderland theme. I've always said that. I always have wanted a December wedding, like although I don't even want a wedding. But yeah, if I had one, I would want like a very December. And also, here's the thing. Okay, so if you don't know, basically, since it's Wedding Wednesday today, I put out a visualizer for my type, and I made it a horse carriage visualizer. And the reason is because my dream at my wedding is to have a horse and a carriage ride at the wedding, because I think like carriage rides are so romantic. It's so cool. And for a wedding, oh my gosh, like what if you were having a ceremony and what if as the bride comes in on a horse and carriage? I know that's extra, and like I wouldn't want my wedding to be extra, but I'm just saying that would be iconic. That would be freaking iconic. Oh, I need to charge my phone. I want to marry a girl who loves anime as much as me. You will get married. We'll see. We'll see. Finding a guy to marry me, that's a challenge that I don't wish on anybody. Let's see. I've taken 208 steps today just from working out. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of steps. That's cool. Nice. Okay, oh, and here's another thing you have to think about with weddings. The venue. That's a big thing, because let's see, you could do like a beach wedding. A lot of people like beach weddings. For me, I would want to get married in a church, like a very traditional church. I feel like that would be cool. A really pretty church, though. Like a gorgeous church that also has a winter wonderland theme, you know? I bring the bride on a horse, not a carriage horse. But you need a carriage. What's a horse without a carriage? And a carriage ride. That's so winter and romantic and Wedding Wednesday. But yeah, wedding venue's a big deal. And also if it's outdoor or indoor. Here's the thing. I would never do an outdoor wedding because just so much can go wrong with an outdoor wedding. Because what if it rains? What if it snows? So I would always go indoor. But I know a lot of people like to go outdoor. Oh, here's another thing. Vows. No, we ride on a black horse. That could be cool. That could be cool. I'll say that. That could be cool. Vows. Are you going to go traditional vows, or are you going to write your own vows? Here's the thing. For me, I'm traditional. I'm very much traditional. I feel like saying your own vows can be kind of awkward. And like, I wouldn't want to do it. That's not my personality to be like, I don't know. And then what if you like go on forever? And that's like a lot. I would do the traditional vows. I wouldn't write them. But teach their own. Also, you have to think about traditional, You have to think both. Oh, that's cool. Doing both is cool. Although then what if the ceremony is like an hour? And then everyone gets really bored. But anyways. Then you have to think about the music. In the ceremony I'm talking about. Like what song are you going to walk down the aisle to? I say Here Comes the Bride, probably, right? Here comes the bride. Oh my gosh, why didn't I sing Here Comes the Bride in my wedding medley? I'm so stupid. I didn't think of that song. I'll do it now. Here comes the bride, here comes the bride. I don't know the rest of the words, but here comes the bride. I don't like long ceremonies. Me neither. They're so boring. I think like for me, I would try to make my ceremony as short as possible. I would want it to be like 2 minutes and then it could be over with. Wedding music is so important. Yes, it's very important. It's vital. It's vital. Because here's the thing, like it's a big mistake if they play like funeral music or really sad, depressing music, like you want happy music. You want good, fun music. Also, what's the style of the wedding? What's the theme? Is it a traditional wedding? Is it a non-traditional wedding? I always like to have a theme because like I'm a theme girl. You can write a song for your ceremony. Oh my gosh, I so wouldn't do that. That'd be so awkward. That'd be so awkward. But yeah. I could. I could. Should I sing my vows? Should I make my vows a song and sing it? Okay, so for me, theme, what color would you choose? Oh my gosh, that is such a good question because color scheme is such a big one. For me, my dream is winter wonderland, winter in December, and I would want the color to be off-white. And everything's off-white, and it's just off-white, 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 and like snow, but off-white snow. You know? No one needs to know that it's your own song. True that. True. I'm hoping I will even find the special someone. You will, Amelia. You're a very special person, and you're a very kind person. And the thing is, kind people attract kind people, so you're going to find like a very kind person. What kind of people would you invite? I would want it to be small. I want it to be like pretty small. Just people who I like, you know? Just people I like. Great choice. Wow, off-white and silver. Yes, that's so pretty. I love it. Oh, hey, Music and Believe. Thank you for joining. We're talking about weddings. And then the dress. The dress is like, I suffer with serious acne and I have scars, so I hope I find the right person. Oh my gosh, don't be insecure about that at all. Like, so many people deal with that. And also, I'm sure your scars will clear up over time. And even if they don't, like, you'll find the right person who loves you for you and loves you for all of you and everything. Absolutely. Like, don't even worry about that or think about that. Like, there's no reason to be insecure. I want to get married in Vegas, random I know. Ooh, I like that though. I actually do. I like that. I think that's cool. The dress is everything. Yes, and it is so, because what are you going to do? Are you going to do a traditional dress, a non-traditional dress? Because first of all, you have to think about the color of the dress. Do you want to go and wear a white dress, or do you want to wear an off-white dress, or wear a black dress and go like traditional? Would you wear a white dress? Okay, here's the thing. I would want to wear an off-white dress, but I thought about this, and either I would do an off-white dress or I would pull like a Gwen Stefani and go like off-white on the top and then the bottom is pink, or just wear a pink wedding dress. Like, I actually would do that. Like, not gonna lie, I have no shame. I would so wear a pink wedding dress. Vegas is romantic. I think so too. I think Vegas is really romantic. Are your shades broken? Yes. Yeah, I want a big poofy white dress. I want my dress to be poofy too. Like, I know a lot of people like to do the mermaid and have like a tight dress, but I wouldn't want a tight dress. What I would want is I would want the sleeve to be off the shoulder, like off the shoulder. What am I doing? Off the shoulder, like this, and then like, but like all the way, like straight across, and then have like a band. And then I would want it to go in and then like go in the waist, like it's like that, like corset, but then it goes out and it's like huge and the most poofy thing ever, and like princess. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Dress. I dress a dress that makes me look amazing. Yes, totally, absolutely. Are you gonna be doing on Valentine's Day? I don't know. I'll probably like go live or something, do something fun. You know. Pink wedding dress for me. I know, pink wedding dress, that would be pretty cool. And then it's like cool because it's kind of untraditional, you know? I think that could be cool. Yeah. Or maybe like I'll like first wedding I'll go white-ish, and then the second wedding I'd do pink. Not that I would have a second wedding. I mean, maybe I would. I'm done. I'm getting your I Know Better spirit jersey. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That's the one I'm wearing right now. Oh, that's so awesome. I love it. It's my favorite. I wear it every single day. Oh, bye, Bark002. Bye. I would wear a purple wedding dress. Ooh, that's so cool. I love it. I love it. I live for it. Oh, and then here's another thing to think about: what time of year you want to have a wedding. I have to go to dinner. Oh, bye. Have a good dinner. Because also, what time of year do you want to have your wedding? For me, I've always said December wedding. December. I always think like December 3rd I just have a date in my head. Don't ask me why I have a date in my head. Because I'm probably never getting married. But December 3rd. I'm so weird. But I know a lot of people like to do June weddings. A lot of people. But I don't want to do a June wedding because I feel like everybody does a June wedding, so I'd want to do it December. What about a rainbow wedding dress? Oh, I've never thought about that. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Oh, hi, Chris J _Domelon. Oh, that is so sweet of you. You are so sweet. And you're watching from the Philippines? That is so amazing. I love the Philippines. The Philippines seems like so cool. I love it. Your song is gonna turn #1 in the world. Aw, that is so sweet of you, Fardel Bahari. Thank you. That's really sweet of you. Thank you for listening. I want a December, November wedding. Yes, Amelia. Yes. I feel like December, November weddings are so underrated and they're the best. Ooh, here's the other thing you have to think about. You have to think about the wedding party. A silver wedding suit, wedding in Jan. Ooh, I love that. And I love January wedding is cool too. January is cool too. November, December, January, so cool. Hi, Emily and Ella. How are you? Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having a great day. Another thing to think about is the wedding party. Here's the thing. For me, this is very controversial. Very controversial. But I would not want a wedding party. I would not want a maid of honor, and I would not want bridesmaids, and I would not want the groom to have groomsmen. I know. I'm not into it. I don't want a wedding party, you know? I don't know why, but I just don't want one. I feel like, I don't know. I'm not into it. Oh, another thing to think about is if you want to have a destination wedding or an at-home wedding. I would always have an at-home wedding. I would never do a destination because I just feel like destination weddings are too much. You have to travel, and then it's like you expect everybody to travel. You know what I mean? Which is a lot to ask of people. So I wouldn't do destination. It's your wedding your way. Thank you, Amelia. I appreciate that. Hey, thank you. Can you talk about a black and white marble dress, please? Ooh, a black and white marble dress, please. Ooh, that'd be pretty. That'd be pretty. Or maybe a wedding on the 29th of February. Ooh, that's a good one. Valentine's Day wedding. That's cute. Ooh, I remember they did that on Full House. Do you remember? Becky and Jesse got married on Valentine's Day, which was cute. That's cute. That's a good idea. Although, if you get divorced, then every Valentine's Day stinks. But hopefully you won't get divorced. So, yeah. I love this new Valentine's vibe. Oh, thank you. I do too. It's making me really happy. I never want it to end. And when it ends, I'm going to be so sad. Oh, here's another thing to think about. Your wedding registry. Okay, so here's the thing. I think wedding registries are so boring. If I had a wedding registry, I would want it to be fun. The wedding registries are so freaking boring. Feb 29th is leap year. Oh. Yeah. Well, that could be cool. I think that'd be cool. My uncle's B-day is on Valentine's Day. Oh, that's so cool. That's a good day to have a birthday, I think. Valentine's Day is on the 14th. Yes. Enjoy Valentine's Day. Yes. Valentine's Day. Do my glasses look better this way? Should I just hold it like this forever? And also, you have to think about the pre-wedding events too. Would you want the pre-wedding events? Here's the thing. For me, I wouldn't want the pre-wedding events because I feel like the wedding's enough. Why do you need the pre-wedding events too? Why do you need a bridal shower? I don't get it. You're getting a wedding, right? And then bachelorette party would be fun though. So you'd have to do a bachelorette party. Bachelorette party in Vegas? Yes. 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 And yeah. Oh, and here's the thing. You'd also need a rehearsal dinner. But I don't understand why people have rehearsal dinners. Because That's so boring. And also, here's the thing. Why do people have dress rehearsals for weddings? Like, why do people do that? I don't get it. Why do you have to rehearse for the wedding? Is that just me? But why? Like, it's not that hard. You walk down an aisle. They stand here, you say stuff, you kiss, it's over. Why do you need to rehearse that? You're walking. I don't get it. That just me? That just me. So everyone knows where to stand. Why is it that hard to figure out where to stand? I don't get it. I don't even rehearse for my performances. Nonetheless, just walking. I cannot wait for it, but I'm single, lol. We'll all get there in our time and have that time in life where we get to plan our wedding. Pre-wedding event, camping with everyone. That's a good idea. That's cute. So you practice. Why do you have to practice? I don't get it. I'm just like I don't practice for anything. You probably tell. Yeah, I probably should. So, yeah. Also, what would your wedding playlist be? That's a big thing. Here's the thing. I think for reception, you need to have just like bangers and bops. All bops, all the time. Upbeat, dance floor, have a party. Make the reception the party. Make the reception what people remember, you know? I don't even rehearse for my test, lol. That I actually do rehearse for. That's the only thing I rehearse for. Tests are the only thing that I do practice tests for. But yeah. Oh, also, would you want a DJ or band at the wedding? That's another thing to think about. I say DJ. Band's kind of boring. I would want a DJ. I love you too, Ramon_AD. LOL, I'd make my wedding a rave. Same. Like for me, what I would do is like the ceremony is like so traditional. Like it's at a freaking church. It's all about Jesus and God, and like it's very short and sweet and traditional and conservative, and you're like, yes. And then you go to the reception and it's like the biggest freaking party ever. It's a rave. It's legendary. People are going wild. It's going crazy. You're playing EDM music and it's like boom, boom, boom. You feel like you're at Coachella. It would be Coachella. Party at a church. I probably wouldn't do it at the church though. Probably have to go somewhere. Oh, but then you need like transportation. Oh, that would be annoying. I love how I'm talking about this like it's actually a real issue, but yeah, even though this is like a make-believe wedding. So, flowers. Okay, flowers, since I said my colors would be all white, I would just do all white and it'd be all white roses and just white roses, all white. What about a red dress with a red lip? I think that is cute with like a country theme. Ooh, that could be cute. Definitely, especially if it's a country theme. And I love a red lip. I do. I love a red lip. I love it so much. Oh, and then you also have to think about your makeup and your hair. Here's the thing. For my hair, I wouldn't do an updo. I would just wear it down. Makeup, I'd probably keep it natural because like I feel like if you get like a makeup artist and do like this crazy makeup, like it could end up going really bad because what if you just like end up looking crazy and then that'd be so sad. You know? Water lily or tulips. Ooh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. I like it. Okay, and then you have to think about the cake. Here's the thing. The cake has to be gorgeous. It has to be gorgeous. It has to be like lace embroidered in white and gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice to look like yourself on your wedding day. I agree. But I'd want my first dance to This Town by Niall Horan. Oh my gosh, first dance song. I forgot about that. That's a cute. That is such a good first dance song. Oh no, I want my first dance song to be? I want my first dance song to be. I don't know. I have no idea. Never mind. Hair down, pink lipstick, and light eyeshadow. Ooh, same. Light eyeshadow, pink lipstick, hair down. Absolutely agree. Totally same. And then what was I even saying? Yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then you have to think about the food you're gonna serve. That's really hard. Because you want everyone to like it. I would just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. I wouldn't do anything like gourmet or crazy. Just like keep it super simple so people like it, you know? Yeah. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our wedding. Poof. Hey, Queen, I have arrived. Oh my gosh. Hey, Ella G. Hey, thank you for arriving. Hope you enjoyed. And now I thought it would be interesting because here's the thing about weddings. First dance to my type. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, that would be my first dance song. That would be my first dance song. Because who wants a slow dance? Let's make it like, you make me feel our energy is real. I like your style. Let's stay here for a while. Lost in your eyes. I'll never tell you lies. Even if it's only for the night. You're just my type. And then you would go into like a hip hop. They could be like, just my type. Just my type. That's what I'm doing. Yes, Annie Tummel's first dance song solved. I love it. Okay. So now here's the thing about weddings. They could be so fun, but they can also cause like a lot of funny stories and a lot of drama. So I thought we would read some awkward wedding stories and see if they're funny or not. Let's hope they're funny. Because here's the thing, a lot can go wrong. Let's see, if I think about, do I know any firsthand? I do know some firsthand. I remember one time a lady talked about how the bride looked bad while she was sitting in the audience, which is really mean. So don't do that. Keep it down. Don't do that at weddings. Yeah. I haven't been to many weddings. I've only been to a couple, and they've all been really weird and have ended in divorce. So, yeah. I'd make the DJ play TikTok mashups. Me and my best friend will take center stage and embarrass ourselves. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. My wedding song would be Golden by Harry Styles. Oh, I haven't heard that song. I need to listen to it though, because I love Harry Styles. He's my celeb crush. And I feel like we're meant to be, but we're not actually meant to be because he's Harry Styles. But yeah. Ooh, somebody said it started playing Despacito instead of Christina Perri when I walked down the aisle. Honestly, though, I think Despacito is an awesome song to walk down the aisle to. So I don't think that's that bad. I turned to the coordinator and said that's not the right song, and she immediately turned white. According to my husband, it wasn't even a prank. I don't think there's anything wrong with walking down the aisle to Despacito. Is that just me? Oh, somebody had flying footwear. My bridal shoes were slightly too big and they were tripping. Oh my gosh, they were tripping me up during the father-daughter dance, so I decided to discreetly kick them off between steps. The first landed neatly under a nearby chair, as I intended. The second shoe missed and instead shot across the room like a missile, nearly braining two guests. Thankfully, no one was hurt and everyone laughed it off as I apologized again and again, though a couple inches more to the side and it could have been a lot worse. Don't throw shoes. Why did she do that? Why did she throw her shoes? I don't get it. Why did she do that? Oh my gosh, I set my veil on fire. During the lighting of the unity candle, I still had my veil. Oh shoot, I still had my veil covering my face as I lifted to blow the candle. This sounds like the time I burned my hair. As I lifted to blow out the candle, it went through the flame and burned a hole into it. Did they have to get a fire extinguisher? That's the time I burned my hair. That's exactly what happened to me. There was a candle and I burned my hair. And that is scary because it is going up fast. The fire's going up fast and you're like, I'm going to die. Ooh, somebody said, I forgot my husband's ring. Uh-oh. I was up on the platform listening to the minister waiting for his cue to stand up and exchange ring and vows when it hit me. Oh, shoot. My heart sank to my stomach and I had to awkwardly motion to my parents in the front of the room that the ring, oh, shoot, that's awkward, and that my ring was in the purse in the back room. All the other wedding guests watched as I point to my finger, then to my husband, and then to the general direction of the back while mouthing, "His ring is in my purse." Somehow they understood what I meant. My dad grabbed it and slipped it to me when I stood to give my vows. Huge yikes. I would so do that. I would do that though. I can see that. Well, let's see. We had a fairly generic wedding and didn't want to do our own personalized vows. So the officiant had us recite the basic vows, and I was laughing the whole time. What? Why was she laughing? My parents be like, even on your wedding day? I know, right? Like I couldn't get any words out. Wait, why was she laughing though? I was laughing so hard that I was crying. And everyone was uncomfortable. I think my brain knew how badly I didn't want to be there. We barely lasted a year. Ooh, I think there are other problems there. Yeah, I think there are other problems there. Yeah, I think like if here's the thing, if you're like getting married and you're on your wedding and you just start laughing, maybe you like should just stop saying the vows and like pull a Blair Waldorf and just run. Maybe you should do that and just be a runaway bride. Maybe. That did not sound good. Let's see. My husband and I had a big, beautiful church wedding, and I was very emotional during our vows. Our officiant asked my husband if he took me to be his wife, and he said, I do. When the officiant asked me, I forgot my lines, and there was an entire minute of silence before I gasped and said, oh me, I do. That's a brain fog. Okay. Okay. Bad Advice 101 by Caroline. That's bad advice to be a runaway bride. I think being a runaway bride is like really good advice, though. Don't you? I'm sorry. Guess it's bad advice. Okay, my husband and I chose to write our own vows to each other. Ooh, you know how I feel about that. I spent months on mine and was incredibly proud of them. I meant to say, I love you not only for what you have made yourself, but for what you are making me. I accidentally said, I love me. Uh-oh, I got a huge laugh, and my husband handled it gracefully. Naturally, after that, I was mortified and stammered through the rest of my vows. It's now becoming a running joke in our family. Oh my gosh, that's the type of thing that you can't live down. It's like they're going to tell that story to your kids. Your family's going to say it for years. You're never going to live off of it. Ugh. Yeah. Uh-oh. 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 As part of the ceremony, there were 2 times when we said a blessing and drank wine. I was only expecting one, and I was so frustrated and surprised that I accidentally knocked the cup and spilled wine all over the bride's dress. Thankfully, she's still my wife 3 years later. I'm being like the other one who had the minute of silence. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Because wedding dresses are expensive. Glad they're still married. And on that note, me and my BF Devin did a side wedding to see what it would be like, and he was so sweet, and he hugged me and said, "You look pretty." Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love that. I love that so much. I think that's so cute. Imagine being the attendant and listening to the bride saying, "I love me." Oh my gosh. I would be, like, trying not to laugh, and I'd be like, "Don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh," but then I'd probably laugh. So, yeah. That's so awkward. Oh, let's see. This one says 16 super cringeworthy things that happen at weddings that made the guests go, "This won't last." Ooh, let's see. When the officiant said, "You may kiss the bride," and the bride turned to give the groom her cheek. That's interesting. At my sister's wedding, they smeared cake in each other's faces. Why did they do that? Well, the groom got some custard in his eye, flipped out, and we spent the next hour watching them scream at each other in the middle of the dance floor. That's a good way. That's a good way to start a marriage, for sure. That's a really good way. Yeah. For me, it was the wedding in which half of the bride's family didn't show up. The bride didn't know they weren't coming. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. Her family. Oh, that's so sad. My friend and her husband, oh my gosh. My friend and her husband got into an actual fist fight at the wedding reception, turned on the cops who came to break it up, and spent their first night as a married couple in separate jail cells. Wow. Wow. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. That, ugh. I think Annie Tumble's response is right, which is oof. Yeah, that's an oof. When I went to a wedding a year ago in which the groom was dressed to the nines in a tuxedo and the bride showed up. Sorry, I missed it. Where did it go? And the bride showed up in a t-shirt and torn jeans, saying she wanted to surprise him, but not in a good way. Was it a prank? It was a prank. Probably. Let's hope it was a prank. Spending the first night in a jail cell, that wedding was legendary. I don't know if I would say legendary, but it's something. So, yeah. I attended a wedding where the bride's biggest concern was getting the perfect picture. Her groom was whispering sweet nothings into her ear, and when the camera showed up, she stopped him and put on a fake smile. Then, when he tried to lure her onto the dance floor, she gave him a look that could kill, straightened her dress, and posed. Somebody said they are still married, but last I heard they are fighting and sleeping in different beds. Oh, well, isn't that great? That's sad. Okay. Well, that was Wedding Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining. My friend will wear jeans to their wedding, lol. Oh my gosh. That would be kind of cool, though. You know? If you did like a jean wedding and everyone wore jeans, like that could be like different, cool, unique, special. Because here's the thing. Being unique is not a bad thing. Being unique makes you special. Yes. Good note, Josh. Oh, I did not mean to throw that. I got too aggressive. I did not mean to throw that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this live stream. I really enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the My Type Show Wedding Wednesday edition. This was very fun. And by the way, tomorrow will be Thankful Thursday. So I'll be feeling very thankful because gratitude is the key to happiness. Anyway, goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great